Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, please click the like button to help grow this channel and get the word out on dividend growth investing. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend investing is all about. My main objective is show a replicable way of building an ever-growing and ever-reliable income stream, one that does not rely on the volatility of the stock market. You simply own the shares of successful companies and you're automatically paid. In this video, I'm going to show you the dividends that I received for the month of June. I'm a buy and hold investor and buy more shares every week. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The purpose of this portfolio, my investing method, is to create, like I said, a growing passive income stream, and I began tracking this portfolio and dividends starting January 2021. What we're looking at is my Average Joe Dividends portfolio. This is a taxable stock brokerage account at M1. We can see overall the market gain and earned dividends are almost the same. You can see almost a $20,000 gain at 19.2 overall. Let's just take a look at the last quarter. We'll see how this has been trending. We can see the last quarter we're up 4.28%, a little bit more the last month. So recently we've been on an upward trend, finished on a good note on Friday. I'm going to jump to the activity log and we're going to see the actual dividends that I received for the month of June. I'm going to sort this by activity type, dividends only. I know a lot of people will tell you about their dividends. I want to actually show you the dividends I received by showing you what actually went into my account, what the stock was, and the actual amount. So I'm just going to read them off individually. And this is also to kind of give you an idea of maybe some investments to take a look at for yourself. This is not investment advice. This is more for inspirational and educational purposes. So the first dividend that was paid to me in the month of June was Pinnacle West, $6.77, then Black Hills, $11.33, Kroger, $3.52, Aflac, $6.99, American States Water Company, $2.59, JEPY. I'm going to have more on this one. Had some news this morning. $85.73. This is a monthly payer. Next up, Johnson & Johnson, $8.71, KKR, $2.24, Southern Company, $6.25, Amgen, $10.41, Microsoft, $47, Exxon, $10.73, Pfizer, $11.32, Yum Brands, $5.63, Target, my last dividend, I sold this position, $7.79. Same with Walgreens, $7.65. I have a video on this one. Agree Realty, $2.55. Avista, $13.51. Hershey's, $5.38. Home Depot, an even $8. Then Kellogg's, $5.02. Prudential, $23.34. O Realty, monthly payer here, $7.26. Duke Energy, $12.02. Waste Management, $5.33. McDonald's, $9.89. Getting closer to that $10 mark. Qualcomm, $6.26. BlackRock, $8.71. Lockheed Martin, $3.78. Here's the big one, SCHD, $724.57. I also did a video on this. I also own SCHD in an IRA. T. Rowe, $12.99. BlackRock, another monthly payer here, $267.35. Broadcom, $5.19. Digital Realty, $7.49. Extra Space Storage, $12.70. Fidelity, $7.30. Nvidia, this one's more of a growth stock, definitely not a high dividend payer, a whole 16 cents. But I have more than doubled my money with my investment in Nvidia. Pepsi, $12.23. Travelers, $3.93. And the last up was Union Pacific at $4.66. I'm going to bounce over to a Google Sheets spreadsheet, and I'll leave a link below so you can see what this tracking sheet looks like, and it shows all the positions in my portfolio. And what I do is I sort them by the dividend dates, and you can see right here it's chronological, and as companies announce their new dividend date, I will enter them and then sort them. You can see I have different colors of greens. I'll explain those real quick. We are in the last month of the quarter, of quarter 2, so the third month of the quarter is in dark green. You can see the first month, second month, third month. I have monthly pairs color coded in the blue. You can see those are JEPY, Agree Realty, Realty Income, and BST. And then variable dividends. You can see JEPY is a variable dividend pair along with SCHD. So I have those highlighted in purple. You can see I have the monthlies here in the blue, and then the dark green. I'm going to select all of my dividends. This is what I've received for the month. We're doing a quick count up here for June. So the total for June, for just owning these stocks and doing nothing else, $1,362.39. I'm going to jump to the next tab, my dividend tracker tab. We'll see how this stacks up month by month. And like I said before earlier in the video, I began tracking this portfolio in January 2021. That was my first full month of dividends I was tracking. You can see here deposits are tracked here, as well as the monthly dividends paid. You can see this has been trending upwards. You can see the third month of the quarter always pays the most, and I'm in that month. With June, you can see where it went April, May, June, and July is going to be the same, kind of like the April, May. It's going to go in a sequence like that, where it's going to be small, small, large, and that's just because of the holdings I have. And if you have a diverse set of dividend paying stocks, it's going to kind of go like that, where you have in the first and second months it's going to pay the least, and then you're going to have the high paying month in the third month of the quarter. You can see I track the quarterly dividends. You can see quarter on quarter gains here, and I closed this quarter 2 of 2023 with a 7.21% increase. You can see that's the increase amount compared to the last quarter, which is a quarter 1 of 2023. You can see a lot of here, the deposits got really large here, and this was equity in a home I no longer own, put to work into the portfolio, and I plan on doing $100 a week going forward, and that's what's been the trend here, especially right here starting in April. That's going to likely carry forward, and I'm going to get to the news with JEPY. I'm going to show you what this did to the portfolio here. And JEPY announced their new dividend from the previous was 36.5 cents to 35.9. So I need to update my sheet to reflect that. And what that's going to do is it's going to lower my cash flow average here a little bit. So I want to show the ups and downs of owning dividend paying stocks. I don't just want to cherry pick and just show the good news. So but temporarily it's going to lower my cash flow average. And I also have a tab over here where I'm just going to track this, where JEPY lowers the dividend. I'm going to show the effect of that. It's probably going to go down a few dollars in my monthly average dividend income. So let's put that new amount. I think it was 0.359. Let's go over to the dividend portfolio. And hopefully over time JEPY is going to be raising their dividend here soon, because we've been trending downwards. You can see 85.64 is what I received recently, and if JEPY had kept their dividend intact, I would be receiving 86.88. But of course this is going to go down. For the month of July, I'm going to be receiving, looks like 85.45. It went down just slightly. We're going to carry over that new. So we're down to 817.93. I'm going to put this into the dividend tracking tab here, 817.93. I'm going to see what that effect is. But on Monday, I'm going to have a positive effect. So it took a little bit of a hit, down $1.43, but on Monday, I'll do a $100 deposit, and I have all these dividend drips going in. So we'll see what the effect is. I think it's going to erase this $1.43 and make it positive, because I'm going to drip. The BST was a pretty large one. It was over 260. I think it's 267 is what the dividend was. It's going to drip it back in. I think it's going to erase that. We'll see. But there's been other things. JEPY has been on a downward trend. You can see when they lowered their dividend here on the last one. See, JEPY did it again. You see that in SCHD was a pretty large one. That was back in March. But SCHD reversed that. And you can see the dividend announced in June kind of erased part of that. So, but we can see the tracker though, my dividend income has been on the rise. So it's been trending upwards. I'll need to fix this actually to go back and put this amount, because this was effective in July. And we can see even with that decrease there, I was still up 17.19 in my average monthly income. And as a dividend investor, my average monthly income to me is very important. And we can see here, so next time when these start paying, like for instance in September, we can see if I don't invest any more money, we can see what the new dividend amounts are going to be. And of course, that takes into account if JEPY does not raise their dividend. We'll see. Hopefully they do, but that would be the amount going forward with the new dividend announced. And we'll take a look at, let's take a look at the dividend history detail of JEPY, which has been trending downward. I'm going to hang on to it though, and we'll see what happens to it going forward. As soon as this loads up here, we can see the dividends so far for 2023. We haven't gotten to that 60-cent mark like we saw in 2022, but hopefully that changes. If we get back into the 60-cent mark, JEPY is going to be a really good investment for me. We can see though it has been good. My gain loss on this investment is over $1,100, so it's actually done quite well even with the dividend trending downwards. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Again, my dividends for the month of June, $1,362. You can see compared to March, which would be a comparable dividend, we can see we're with all the same companies, it's trending upwards. So this dividend income is ever increasing, and even with just small investments, every week it's trending upwards at a really good clip. So thanks for sticking to the end. If you got value from this video, please click the like button, subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. I also do a weekly video to see where my $100 goes. That's right now what I'm going to be investing weekly. So everyone take care, have a great weekend, and also an excellent 4th of July. Take care.